It's Cara Presley. I'm your favorite career cheerleader, and I'm here with
TJ Thompson. What's up, y'all?
Listen, and we are gonna give y'all an amazing interview. Stay tuned. It's coming up next.
Get ready.
Get here, baby. Listen. Hey everyone, it's Cara. I'm your favorite career cheerleader, and I'm not gonna waste too much time telling y'all why we're here because we're gonna jump right on into this interview. I want to say first, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Make sure that you subscribe to the Successful Podcast, and go to carapresley.com for more. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this interview. Today I have TJ Thompson with us. Y'all know I don't have no crew, I don't have no team, so I gotta do my own stuff. So let me turn the camera, okay? But what's going on, TJ?
What's up, y'all? My name is TJ Thompson.
Then listen, tell everybody exactly who you are and everything you have going on.
Right now, I'm starting a free lunch brand. You can go follow that page at Free Lunch Merch.
Okay.
And I'm just focusing on the apparel right now. So
Okay.
we got a few pieces and stuff like that. And I actually got a shoe coming out. I got 2 shoes coming out.
Come on.
One is, we're going to call it a public school high.
Okay.
And the next one is a low top shoe. We can call it a public school low. And they should be coming like around February.
Come on.
Yeah, like end of February. Then we got another shoe drop in March sometime. I ain't got the date yet because they on holiday, Chinese holiday.
Okay.
But once I get the date,
Listen.
I'll be ready for that.
I know we jumped right into the fact that he's a designer, but I want you, TJ, to tell everybody exactly how you got started because I know you're also an author. Tell us a little bit more about your journey.
Yeah. I grew up in Jackson Ward. People may call it Gift Court, but I grew up there and back in 2012, I was a student at Virginia Union, and my professor said everybody had a story to tell. And from right there, that moment, I wrote a book.
What's the name of the first book?
First book is called Told. And I got it published through Amazon and everything like that. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is my
it's
first
the visual
book.
for me.
This is my first book right here.
Okay.
So it got some wear and tear. A lot of people have read it.
Right. So that book right there is your original story. That's when you first started telling your story.
Yep.
Have you always been a storyteller?
No. It really was like a self-healing. So it's like a lot of poems in here and stuff like that. But it was just to motivate people and at the same time what it did for me, it just healed everything that I was going through. I went through a lot, and I was just at the end, and I was just like, man, I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start from. But I started here, and I stayed with this right here. And this just got me out of that dark spot, that dark place that I'm in.
Now, I met you a few years ago through a mutual friend, and when I met you, you were doing videos. That's why when you say you're not a storyteller, I feel like you've always been. As long as I've known you, you've always been an inspiration. Your videos are so dope. Tell us how that videography played a part in your storytelling.
Yeah, I had a friend, and I wanted to do a documentary to follow up with my book.
Okay.
But he wasn't always available, so I didn't take that well. I talked to him.
Right. Why you not free?
Like, man, I need you to come through. And then I realized, like, I'm not even paying this man. He's doing all this just because he liked what I'm doing. He truly my friend. So weeks went on. I was cutting hair, selling books, and then I was like, you know what? I got enough to buy a camera. So I went on his website, bought me a camera, not even knowing how to work it, and I taught myself the editing process on Microsoft Word.
Hold on, let me turn.
Yeah.
Self-taught, okay? And some of y'all want a dream right now, but you don't know how to go get it. Go teach yourself. YouTube University. So you did it yourself, and did that transition into more just videos for others? Okay.
It did, but I didn't even know it was a market for it. I just did it because, I didn't know you could actually get paid for it. But then I started doing my friend's video, and I stayed up all night doing it for him.
Right.
And I showed him. He was happy with it. And I'm like, yeah.
So you just want to get better, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because music videos are a different animal when it comes to editing, because you have to sync up and that's a vibe. Okay, well tell us how you went from videography to college graduate and another book and clothes. How did this journey happen? What happened?
Well, I recently graduated. let's take it back to 2018 when I lost my mom, right? I was in the darkest place I ever been. I was at the lowest of low. And I just was like, I just was still trying to find myself,
right,
and still trying to heal at the same time.
Right.
So I just wrote down a plan. I just wrote down a plan, 2-year plan. I knew it was gonna take me 2 years to get there. So everything I'm doing now, I already thought about and had it written down then.
Okay.
So it was all about executing it and really like dialing down to it and like figuring out like, all right, I need to do this at this time, and do this at that time. But I first started off with the documentary, right? So that's on PBS BPM.
What's the name of it? Come on.
It's called Her.
And it's award winning, not just any documentary.
Martin Montgomery, all them people like that. Right?
Okay.
We played a part in it. And it's plenty of others, so it's not just me on the documentary.
Right.
But it's a lot of us. And we came together and we got that done. So that was the first little batch of it. And then it was school. Like I had to tackle on school. So
right. And you
finished.
finished.
School, yep. I finished.
It ain't nothing like going back to school. Who out there want to go back to school? Go back to school. TJ, he's your example. That's why we out here sharing people's stories, because we want other people to know it's possible. It's definitely possible. This kind of goes into the next question. I heard you say losing your mom was the darkest place in your life or your lowest point. What other adversity have you overcome, and how exactly did you get through it? Was it the creative process and having an outlet that helped you, or what else did you do to get through those moments?
It was my family, to be honest with you. So my family played a big part in what I was doing. So I always had that support. But that's just one part of it. So you can have all the support in the world, but if you ain't willing to go out there and really get yourself together, then that family support is that's all that ever will. Yeah, so it's like I'm grateful for my family, but at the end of the day, I still had to go out there and make some things happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Tell us about your family. You married, right?
Yep, recently married. Yeah.
Shout out to
We've been married for a while, so I think we've been just tricking people for a while.
And kids?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
Got a daughter. And she was on the documentary and on the cover. On the cover.
She on the cover of this right here.
Come on. It's the legacy for me.
It's planned. It's planned. Like everything I do, I always want to bring something or somebody with me. I'm glad that she was there.
Right.
She get to see it hands on. Like,
right.
Oh, this is how my daddy is, like in real life. So
and see it's possible, right?
And she go look back at it, and she got something to share with her kids.
Is she a storyteller too?
Toy is really an artist. Like she can draw. I think she's shying away from it, but she's real talented in that department. She can just look at something and draw it. Okay. And with no effort.
I love that.
No effort at all.
Yeah, we gotta hone in on that.
I didn't teach her, even though I know how to draw. I know how to draw.
Okay, but so she just
it's just
intuitive.
Yeah, she didn't even know we can draw. So it's just a talent that she really ain't even tap into. Right. And I can only imagine when she get older. Like, she got a lot of stuff she can do.
A beast.
Yeah.
Okay. A beast. Listen, tell us, and we don't have many men in the group, so thank you, TJ, for joining us and joining the group and supporting. Listen, I don't know why it's not tell the men to come to the group, TJ. But listen, one thing we talk about often is self-care. You know what self-care is?
Somewhat.
Okay, and it's okay. Thank you for the honest answer. Yeah. What is your favorite form of self-care? What do you do to take care of TJ when there's nobody around, the wife, kids gone? Yeah. What do you do to just come back to yourself? Is it music? Is it art? What do you do?
I listen to music, and at the same time, I like to create. So I'm in my own mode when I sit back and I really figure out what I'm gonna do in the next month and stuff like that. Like that's exciting to me. I know it might don't sound exciting.
It's exciting to me.
I love to see that, like just putting something together. Like I love putting puzzles together, and it's just like the effect that I have on others too. Like it keeps me going. So always trying to network with some people too. Okay. But mainly music and playing and really. Okay.
I like goal setting too. That goes into my last question. What's your ultimate dream for yourself? Like we're here in 2022. The year already starting off rough for some, but where do you plan to go? What's your ultimate greatest dream?
Ultimate greatest dream is to build a legacy, really. Build a foundation of wealth where all my family can eat for generations and generations to come. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna get there.
Right.
Right. So it's that's the thing. So it's just like how I'm gonna get there. So I'm
just putting a plan in place.
I'm just putting everything in place.
I know you said you want to have a production company too.
Yeah.
What does that look like? You think you're gonna do that anytime soon?
Yeah, I think I'm making a move on that too.
Okay.
It's draining because I be up so late. I be up so late just thinking of a master plan. I be out watching people's stuff. I even binge watch your stuff. I'm like, man,
do you?
She's special. You know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
thank you, TJ.
I need the link. You know what I'm saying?
And we can.
Yeah.
Listen. And me and TJ gonna link. And look, y'all, I keep telling y'all I ain't got no production crew, so we gotta do everything ourselves. But me and TJ are gonna link. Come on, look at Latoya. She said you will be there. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Because we need this type of inspiration so that people know that it's possible. I've seen both of us grow over the last few years, like significantly, and we going to the top. Okay? Yes. Come on. I appreciate y'all. Tell everybody where they can find you and where they can find the book. Show them the latest book and the merch.
This right here is my second book. I wrote this book.
Study Guide.
Yeah, it's called Study Guide. It's on Amazon.com. It's under my real name, so it's under Tavares Thompson.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's under Tavares Thompson.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all can find this on Amazon.com. This is my first one right here.
Okay. Told.
They all short reads, and this one I really dedicated to the kids and the youth. I just wanted to motivate them and just put their head in a good space. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you go to schools with this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, he's in the schools. Do you need TJ to come to your school and talk to your kids? Let him know. Go to Amazon, get the book. Tell them about the free lunch merch. Where can they get that? And I know he even has a shoe line coming out. So that's really why I have him here, because we need more black-owned shoes in the game. And he got a pair coming out, so free lunch. And he has some great designs too.
It's a free lunch poncho, so.
It's a poncho for me.
With a hood too.
Come on, hoodie.
My friend just told me a while back, she was like, she can use this for breastfeeding. So I was like, okay. So I might have to come out with some more colors or whatever. But this is a poncho. It's just like the first prototype.
It's free lunch.
But it's cool. It's real light. And,
it's the story for me.
Feels good.
Because everything
feels good. We put it on, you feel good. Yeah.
Everything links up. Your story is very linear, man. People see your journey and where you've gone and where you're going. So I appreciate you for coming on today. Thank you so much. We're gonna have to have you back.
Yeah, anytime.
I think so.
I'm here.
We need an update. And y'all make sure y'all go check out the documentary Heard. Make sure you grab the books, Told and Study Guide, and make sure you get that free lunch merch. Make sure you follow TJ. What's your Instagram?
1TMB24 on Instagram.
Okay.
And Facebook is TJ Thompson. You'll find him.
You'll find him. Follow him. And I tagged him in this post. Tag your friends. Share this with your friends. We love y'all to life. Stay successful. Talk to you soon.